All right, so our story begins in the Yawning Portal, a famous tavern in Waterdeep. Um, it is kind of an adventurer's bar with a big pit in the middle of it that drops down to Undermountain, which is a mega dungeon that is underneath the city. Um, So I just swapped you guys over to the Yawning Portal map. Let me know if that loads in all right for you.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
One sec. Ah! Chair is falling over. Okay. So you guys are all sitting around the Yawning Portal, dimly lit by brightly burning candles and lanterns around the place, and then there's a couple of fireplaces on this first floor here. The sounds of gamblers yelling and drunken adventurers singing bawdy songs nearly drown out the off-key strumming of a young bard 3 tables over, which I guess it's not 3 tables over for all of you because you're scattered. But that bard is at the bottom of the screen by the fireplace at the bottom there. So at this point, I'd like you guys to describe a little bit about what your character is doing, and if you would like to, also a little bit about your character's appearance. What do people see when they look at you? Let's start. Let's start with Brunor.
All right. My name is Bruno. I am big. There it is. All right,
That's what Brunor's doing. Brunor's just sitting there being big.
being big.
Okay.
Listen to human. Learn. Basically, I picked the biggest group. Bruno, he's a little bit shy, but not really. You know, he kind of wants to try and fit in with the humans because he's been outcast from his what's it called pack for being more towards the human side than orc. So they kicked him out, and so now Bruno is trying to connect with the human side, which means connecting with humans. But he doesn't. He just doesn't have the social aspect of it. So as you can clearly see, Bruno has walked over and sat next to as many human. The big old cluster of people, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna go sit next to all of these guys. And
So tact is also not his forte either.
yeah, tact, I guess, not really up there.
Charisma.
Charisma is up there. I have a lot of charisma, so once you start talking, yeah, once I start talking to people, and then I'm real happy, cheery, like real convincing, and real comforting and comfortable.
Like an endearing type of awkward.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
good.
big old teddy bear, basically. But just kind of awkward and clanky, clunky, big old bulky, like. I have this kind of deal where every time I walk, it's like the heaviest step you could possibly have, really. So like it thumps on the floor in my armor, like clangs, clang, clang, real loud, like. But like it's not intentional, but there's nothing I can do to help it.
Big guy problems.
Yeah, big guy problems, and it kind of like scares some people off. But then once you get to start talking to me, it's just kind of like, oh, wait a minute.
All right. What is Sunchaser up to?
You need a chip. Hold on.
A sun chip?
Maybe. No, it has corn in it, darn it.
Oh.
Ha 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 ha. Okay.
I'm sorry your child has the same food allergies that I did when I was growing up.
Yeah, it's bullshit. I'm over it. Okay. So Sunchaser, Sunny, is sitting by the table. Unfortunately, she is close to the bard. So she's pulling down her ears because her ears are very sensitive to the really awful music that is being played. She is.
One thing I just
sorry.
want to note that's great about this bard, it's not just that it's off tune, but his lute actually only has 3 strings, so he's just trying to make it work with the strings that he has.
Oh,
Wait, where?
poor baby.
Where's this
So
bard?
his nickname is actually 3 strings for that reason. So he's down at the bottom next to the fireplace.
Ah. Wait,
Um,
how are you able to? How are you able to tell?
There.
Sorry, what was that?
What was his nickname? You cut out right as you said it.
Oh, 3 strings.
fitting.
Yep.
Sunny is she's a calico. She's a tabaxi monk. So she is very slender, slight. She looks like a cat, obviously. And my youngest is, yeah, I know you're upset. I'm trying to. She's wearing typical monk attire. The kasaya, I believe, is what they're called. And she is feeling very dejected and very upset, and just kind of moping right now, listening to the bard while also pulling her ears down to not listen to the cacophony that's supposed to be music.
Basically, just sitting there with like 7 or 8 empty shot glasses. Absolutely.
Oh no, she doesn't drink. She doesn't drink. Although she probably wishes she would right now.
Tinkerella.
So if you're looking towards Tinkerella is about 3 foot 3 inches, about 35 pounds. Little gnome. And while she might look young, she is actually about 250 years old. And she has lived here for about 50 years. So almost anybody who is a natural resident here has been here all their life. She has probably known them since they were a very young little kid. And she has a little bit of a little man complex. She does not like being called small or being told she can't do something because she's small. It's a good way to piss her off. But other than that, really good-hearted. Is just out there to try to do what she can to help people and just find her next adventure. She wears like not like crappy clothes, but not like the best of clothes either. Kind of what you think of like a comfortable adventuring outfit, something that has pockets to hold stuff, but isn't like trash either.
Okay, and then Jackson. That brings us to you.
Yeah. Jackson is a 6'1" half orc, and he's sitting at the bar getting a drink after playing a long round of darts. He's kind of a barfly. He's not new to town. He's been here a couple months, but that's still fairly new in the grand scheme of things. So he's still kind of getting his bearings. And today kind of has an itch to find out who all's in the tavern and is planning to talk to the bartender and whoever might seem like an interesting person today. Other than that, I'm wearing leather armor. You see quite a few weapons not hidden since I'm not wearing a cloak or anything, but like a whip at like on my back and sword on my side. Looks like I'm fairly well prepared for what might come.
Which, having weapons on you, it's legal in Waterdeep. Like, there's nothing against it, but most people just don't carry weapons around. So you draw some looks when you're walking
You look
around.
like a weirdo.
Basically, people wonder like what kind of trouble you might get into that you feel like you need those weapons. But this is an
it was a little
adventure.
different in this specific bar, but
Yeah, and
okay.
in this tavern, it's an adventurer's tavern. So here you fit in, but when you're out on the street, you might draw a few looks.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. So, as you guys are all in the tavern, kind of doing your own thing, all of the noise in the tavern is eclipsed by a shout. "You pig! Like killing me mates, does ya?" And then a 7-foot-tall half orc is hit by a wild, swinging punch from a male human, whose shaved head is covered with eye-shaped tattoos. Sunchaser and Brunor recognize the half orc as their friend Yagra.
Brother!
So this guy with all of these eye-shaped tattoos is punching Yagra, and 4 other humans are standing behind him. His
Rude.
posse here. And the half-orc cracks her knuckles, roars, and leaps at the tattooed figure. Before you can see if blood is drawn, a crowd of spectators clusters around the brawl. What do you guys do?
Sunny decides to, in her, cat-like fashion, to get around the people. She jumps from table to table. To right here. Did that move that?
It did.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If we are getting into fighting, I'll have you guys roll for initiative. But also,
No!
I know some characters might just want to hang back and watch and just see what happens.
Well, see, here's the issue. Brunor for sure is definitely torn between trying to fit in with humans and trying to play towards his human side and helping his friend out.
Okay.
Obviously not very intelligent, and so can't figure out who's in the wrong. Because if he was in the wrong, he deserves to get his ass kicked.
Okay.
You know. But so I'm gonna go ahead and try and just kind of sprint over the sidelines over here, and just tower over the the back of the crowd and watch and
Okay.
and try and figure out what exactly led up to this point. I guess in doing so, I could probably.
I was gonna say when Jackson heard the half orc holler, he definitely looked over at the bar to see this other half orc get up and kind of give a look
like you sure you want to get involved kind of look.
And so I'm actually kind of looking at this half orc that was at the bar for
I feel like the whole bar would be.
I'm ready to fight for what I assume is my friends.
Right. Family friend, kind of just
so
similar.
you know what I mean, but I'm also staying kind of at a distance, not really sure what exactly this fight yet to get involved.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I feel like I would have drawn more attention to just clanging across the bar, clang, 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 big old clompy steps.
You got a big old. You got a big old orc walking around. You got a cat jumping from table to table. Definitely not getting conspicuous.
Well, also keep in mind, I don't have them all on this map, but all of the patrons of the bar are basically swarming around, fight, fight, fight.
Which is why I am where I am, because I imagine that's about how big of a crowd there is. I'm in the back
you're
line,
not really drawing that much attention at this point because everybody is crowding around to see.
Gotcha.
Heather, what would Tinkerella do? Would she just hang back and stay away from the brawl, or would she want to be involved?
Tinkerella is gonna go ahead and move her measly 25 feet towards it, but she can't really do much more than that.
We're not in combat, so we don't have to.
Yeah,
she's
not, we're not in initiative right now, so you don't have to be limited by.
Oh, okay. But if I did something, does that make me in combat?
Yes. However, there's a big crowd of people that's just not visible right now, but there's a crowd of people in a circle all around them. So the time it would take you to shove through those people and get there, you're not going to be able to just run up and immediately fight.
So can Tinkerella run up to the crowd, run up to one of the aggressors? So there's 5 aggressors against 1 person, right?
Yes.
Can Tinkerella run up and her tiny little self jump on the back of one of them and attempt to actually make a difference?
Possibly, but they're on the opposite side from where you are.
Tinkerella's only 3 foot tall. You just about fit in between everybody's legs.
That also is
Bless you.
possible.
So, what would it take to determine if it is possible?
For like getting in between people or for the jumping
Yeah,
move?
I figure both would take dexterity.
Oh,
So I think
yeah,
for
wait.
trying to jump on one of their backs, I would go with an acrobatics check. But if it's just trying to squeeze between people, you could probably do just straight dexterity on that one.
Can she run around the outside of them and then dive through some people's legs to get to one of them and dive onto one of their backs and like go Tasmanian double on them, basically?
Yeah.
Just try to track them.
Is there any reasoning behind why Tinkerella would be of the mind to instantly join this fight for a random stranger?
London, you pig.
It's not necessarily a random stranger though. She's lived here for like 50 or 60 years. She knows everybody, and nobody's gonna fuck shit up in her town.
So since you've been here for that long, actually, you would
Madden.
probably know the gangs usually keep their fighting to the sewers, but the fights have been springing up more above ground. And this looks like it might be one of those gang fights.
I will not stand for that shit. So there's the reasoning. What do I gotta roll to be able to possibly do that?
Were you trying to just squeeze between people or jump over people?
Oh, because
I
there's a
think
table right there you'd be able
it's
to.
between legs to get to one of them and jump on their back. I don't know if that has to be more than one turn though.
Go ahead and roll dexterity for me.
All right.
Was there a dice roll in roll 20 here?
Yeah, so you can do /roll or /r, and then 1d20. Or we also have. I know at least you, Steven, have dice. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm using my dice too.
What the heck was that?
I rolled a 14.
What was it?
I rolled a 14.
A 14?
That's
Yeah,
counting
I
my
think
modifier.
you're able to make it like most of the way through, but you're still kind of trying to shove past.
Okay.
So I could just say that you're like right up there, but not quite there yet.
Okay. Thank you.
And since you guys appear to be getting involved, I'm gonna go ahead and have you guys roll for initiative.
Woo! First initiative of the game.
Yep.
Oh my god, I got a down 20.
9.
I have a
Just the
21.
standard.
Hang
Wow,
on.
first roll of the game, 1.
Oh no!
Oh,
And you get +0 on yours as well. So
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I have a mod.
Ooh, I rolled a 18.
You got 18.
Let's see, do I have anything plus initiative? Where's my initiative? +0. So just 18.
I have 13 with initiative.
Okay.
So I'm assuming by the time I just decided to join the fight here, I figured that it was a gang just picking on somebody, right?
Yeah, but they're picking on somebody that you care about as well. And I didn't catch, Heather, what was your roll?
21. I rolled a nat 20.
Dang, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
bite me, that hurts. Little needle teeth.
All right. So Tink is up first with your nat 20 initiative roll.
Me.
And I'm close enough to run up on somebody. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, there's still some resistance that you have to push through, but you'd be able to easily do that and get to whoever you were wanting to fight.
There's so much thingy. Okay. So inflict wounds is a spell, right?
Yes.
Okay. So instead of doing inflict wounds, I could do daggers, and then it hits twice using a bonus action.
I think it would just be one attack. The reason that we were able to do both in the last campaign was because of rogue BS.
Well, my thing says bonus action has 2-weapon fighting.
Oh, okay. Well, sure. Yeah.
So I can use 2 daggers.
Yeah.
Guys, I'll be right back in a minute.
Okay.
I'll set a timer.
Oh my gosh.
So I guess with that, then I'm gonna run through the rest of the crowd and dive on one of their backs and stab them with both of my daggers in their back.
Do you want to go for the main guy that originally punched her or one of his goons?
Yeah, we'll go for main guy.
Okay. So that would mean that you would need to be up here next to him.
And then, do I need to do anything for jumping on his back, or just roll for attack?
Are you wanting to stay, like, just hanging onto his back, basically, after?
Yeah, if that's
Yeah.
possible, from the dagger is stuck in his back.
Gotcha.
Hey, Saoirse, go ahead and go see Daddy.
Let me see. Normally I would do a grapple check, but you're not exactly grappling him because you're not trying to, like, take him down. You're just kind of hanging on.
Maybe strength?
So, yeah. Yeah, we'll do an opposed strength check on that one.
Opposed strength?
Yeah, so that means that you roll strength, I roll strength, and we see what happens. Steven, can you stop?
Oh,
Okay, sorry.
and does that still use my +1?
Yes.
Okay. I, with the +1, have a 19. I rolled an 18.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
And this guy is... Oh, come on. Sorry, I'm still figuring out the DM side of Roll20 as well.
Oh, you're good. I don't blame you.
What did you say you
Toby,
rolled?
19. Natural 18 with a +1.
Okay.
So I actually rolled a 19 as well. So he's able to shake you off, but you still can attack.
Okay, so I still do my hit.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah, you're still able to roll to hit, but you weren't able to stay on his back.
And if I remember right, since I'm doing the bonus attack to do 2 hits, I roll twice, right?
Yes.
Okay. First one is a 3, which is a 6.
Yeah, no. That will not hit. I am sad to say.
Oh, and nat 20, so 23.
Alright, so that one's gonna be a crit, so you get double damage on that one.
So I roll the dice twice, but the thing after it only happens once, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my god, I can't get my fucking die out. There we go. 3. Oh, and 4. So 7 plus 1. So 8 damage.
Okay. Which
And then
actually,
I'm
let me
throwing
double check for
so
something
hard.
here. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I was just making sure. You do double the dice rolled, not just doubling the amount of the die roll. So I was just double checking that part. You did it correct.
Oh, not work too. So it's
What was
just
that?
double the dice, but the same like added to it.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's you roll two dice instead of one die, but I couldn't remember if it was that you rolled two dice or if you rolled the dice once and then just multiplied that by two. But it is
gotcha.
rolling the dice twice.
I believe that's all that I can do.
Okay.
She's like kind of flown to the ground because I was not actually able to hold on.
Yeah. If you wanted to, you could disengage and step back a little bit, or you can just stay there in the crowd.
Yeah, if she's thrown down, I'll disengage back like 10 feet or so.
So because there is a crowd of people around you, it would basically be just like one step back. I'm gonna try to draw a circle here
Oh,
of like
okay.
where this crowd would be. That is not accurate.
So I basically step back like through one layer of people.
Yeah. Or like just right in front of where those people are, but so you're not just like right up next to the guy.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah, yeah. Our person will do that then.
yeah, so we'll say it's kind of here-ish. And then just stepping back. Okay. That brings us to Brunor.
I figure my best bet is now that I've realized, help, friend, brother. I'm gonna try and just shove my way through this entire crowd, and in doing so, I'm pulling out my great axe, big ol' honker, and I'm gonna try and slashing damage. Is that just to one person, or can that hit multiple?
Just to one person until you get some other ability that says otherwise.
And that exists.
I'm not sure for Paladin, but I know it exists in the game.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, either way, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this guy that's closest to whatchamacallit. What's this person's name?
Which person? What?
Half orc. The other half orc.
Oh, Yagra.
Yagra.
So you
So
want
I'm
to
gonna
get
go ahead and
the
try and the non-tattooed guy, non-leader, but the one that's closest to Yagra. Try and protect.
there.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
So, and I would imagine I have to try and strength check to push my way through the crowd.
You aren't big enough that honestly you could probably just shove past people. It was more of a check for Tinkerella because she was trying to like squeeze between people's legs, like running around them.
So, kind of like in Princess Bride, all you hear is "Everybody move!"
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I just boom, stomp my way over there, and I'll swing my great axe at this guy.
Okay.
And I missed. So I rolled a 2.
Oh. Okay. If you want to, you could also step back.
I
Or
am
you can stay
Tank.
there if you want. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. I don't have any like additional actions, do I?
I don't believe so.
So it's just the one. There's no. Let's see, action. Bonus action, 2-weapon fighting. What? I don't have that, do I?
So not if you're using your great axe. If you had a smaller weapon that you could like hold one weapon in each hand, then
Gotcha.
you'd be able to.
I do have my spear. Does my pulling my great axe out? Does that mean I drop my shield?
Um,
How does that work?
technically it might, but I don't really pay attention to that.
All right. Well, for future, maybe we'll look into that because I want it to be like accurate. But anyways,
Okay.
all right. So I missed,
I just kind
and
of imagine it as like a shield strapped to your arm. That even if you're swinging with the great axe, that
yeah, that's
still
kind of
kinda
what I
have
was
the shield
thinking.
there.
Just strapped to my forearm.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I
Well,
don't really worry about it too much. But if you want it to be something that you would have to drop, then we can make that happen.
no, I mean, that's how I was imagining it. All right. Moving on.
All right. So it is the guy that you just attempted to hit. It is his turn. So
Good.
they were wanting to attack the orc, but now there's this other orc that's over here causing problems. So he's gonna swing at you.
Good luck.
Natural 1, so that didn't happen.
Basically
And
punches himself in the face.
yeah, so
Right
he
there.
has a scimitar and he like tries to swing at you, but then it gets like caught on his pants and just nothing happens.
I just bellow
He
in
just like
laughter. Whoa!
he just like rips his pants a little bit. He's like, all right. Then the main guy that originally attacked Yagra is going to attack her again. Let's see.
I thought that himself ran up and tried to attack, but basically did nothing. I just imagine it like a mosquito going up to something impenetrable.
Now, you guys are level 1, so 8 damage actually isn't bad.
That's pretty good.
I mean,
You're
fair.
just used to being level 10 and having magic weapons.
100 damage and stuff.
Right. So he had intended on this being just like a fist fight, but things are ramping up at this point, so he's going to actually attack with his daggers. And he gets 3 attacks. Okay.
What?
1 with his scimitar and 2 with his daggers. So that is... Come on. I'm learning things. I'm learning what things I don't like and what I want to do differently.
What is the cup dropping noise?
Dice.
Ah.
That's ominous.
Okay. So all 3 of these are going to hit. So 1 with the scimitar, 2 with his daggers, and
Ooh.
what is damage? So
Oh no.
D6.
Why do
I just said that we don't have 9 health. Yeah, I guess 8 damage is a lot. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
11.
8 plus 5 is 13. Plus 6 is 19 damage. Okay. So Yagra just took a bit of a beating here.
19 damage, that would have killed any 2 of us.
Yeah. Just about. Ow. Luckily, she's a half orc, so what was that?
Damage just now?
Yagra.
So now it is Sunny's turn.
Wait, who took the damage?
Yagra.
did.
Oh, okay.
The
And
half
that's
orc
the
that
half
was the NPC half orc.
Okay. Ouch.
I was gonna ask, I mean, I would assume Sunny would heard any reasons why they were fighting in the first place?
So Yagra you've talked to her, like, you've sat with her, chatted a little bit, had a few drinks, and arm wrestled, because she likes to arm wrestle, but you don't really know that much about her life. But these guys appear to be, like, part of a gang. So you don't know why they're attacking Yagra, but it can't be good.
Yeah, she would definitely just be balls to the walls. So I'm gonna have to make an acrobatics check. I think. Because I would love for Sunny to land on this guy.
Alright. Yeah, go ahead and roll acrobatics for me.
15 plus 6, 21. Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
And I just sink my claws into him, and probably from the weight, I'm gonna bring him down with me.
Let me make a strength check for him. So he's not all the way down to the ground, but, like, he is hunched over and
Okay.
not,
Okay,
like, entirely incapacitated, but also...
She has her claws dug into him, like, why are you hurting my friend? And then she's gonna basically just hit him over the head with an unarmed strike, because that can be my bonus action. And that is 18 plus 6. Yeah, I hit him. And then 1d4. Unless he somehow misses, Alright, I somehow miss 18 plus, 6. 24. 4. 3 plus 4 is...
You're good.
7 points of damage.
Bonk!
I think that's all I can do.
I just realized I was talking and my mic was muted, so that was great.
Oh, oops.
So you are over here. You're on top of this guy, like, still hanging on, but I just have you next to him for the sake of seeing who all is here.
Gotcha.
So Yagra is going to turn to Sunny and to Brunor, because you're the two that she knows here. Just be like, I could have handled this on my own, And then she's just going to swing and try to punch the one guy. So let's see. Wrong one. No.
Sunny yells, fine. Next time I'll just let them beat you to a pulp.
I can handle myself. Both attacks will hit for a total of 15 damage.
Wow!
She's a monster.
She's pretty great. Then these other lackeys are gonna go here.
It's already taken over 20 damage.
Yes.
Oof.
Well, yeah, kitten. How do you like being in a headlock, huh? Huh?
Which one? Midnight or Oreo?
Oreo.
She does not like being in a headlock very much. Oops. Yeah.
Or Midnight does though.
Yeah.
Kind of a weirdo.
All right. So. One of these guys is going to move here. So one is going to attack Brunor, and two of them are going to attack Sunny. So for
He's about to get
Brunor,
wrecked.
I'm assuming 19 hits.
Oh man, how come you roll so high? It's no fair. Yeah. I have 18 armor class.
You take 7 points of damage.
Whoa.
And then for Sunny, these two both rolled kind of crummy. I'm assuming that 8 and 7 will not hit.
Correct.
All right. That is their turns, which brings us to Jackson.
Okay. I was kind of thinking of just yelling out. Oh, I'm like trying to toss one of my darts to make like a knocking sound. I'm too far away from the door to actually aim it at the door, but like throwing it at the nearest piece of wood to kind of make a thunk kind of sound.
Okay. There are dividers between the tables right next to where this fight is happening, so you could like throw it at one of those, possibly.
Wait, would you say that you yell out first?
Like popos.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. So basically like
Not. I mean, I haven't actually seen any. I am just
trying to scare them off.
just
Oh,
my
gotcha.
way of maybe
I thought you were saying
some
that
of
you're
these
gonna.
people off. Yeah.
Gotcha. I thought you were saying you're gonna throw darts to make a noise.
Well,
My goal is to essentially yell as loud as I can in my half orc thing, make the knocking sound, and kind of make some people think that the popos might have just showed up.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, make a deception check for me, which is just a straight d20 because it looks like you got a +0 there.
As opposed.
Sorry, what was that? You're real garbled.
Sorry, as opposed to intimidation, since I'm lying.
Yeah, because intimidation is more
Okay,
like you're trying to like shake down someone for information.
One-on-one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I rolled a 16, no modifier.
All right. Well, they can't do anything based on that information yet, but they do look a little bit nervous.
Can you explain what pokos are?
Popo, police.
Oh, okay.
I use two slang terms for the police. I think that, like, yeah, they're called cloaks here, right? Or black cloaks or something?
Yeah.
I heard pokos, not popos. And I was like, what the fuck are pokos?
I like
Yeah, sorry,
potatoes.
Combination of in-game slang and garbled Mike made things a little bit confusing, but
Yes.
I gotcha.
I understand. So that the dart throw, would that count then as my attack?
Yes. Yeah, so you yelling
Okay,
that,
so
that's not necessarily your action. You can still do something else if you would like.
Okay. Instead of trying to make like a knocking sound, can I actually just throw a dart at the like legs of one of the ones nearest to me? This guy, the one that's the farthest south.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figure he'd probably have to step up on that table first because there's a crowd of people.
to get the. Oh yeah, I said legs, huh? Uh,
I mean, I
I
guess
got
if
a 17 plus 2, so a 19.
That'll hit.
Nice.
You're
Should it
right next
have
to a
been like the
table, so I
shoulders?
assume that you just kind of like use that to gain some leverage.
Cool. Oh, and damage. That's let's see here. D4. Quick question. I have +2 bonus damage to thrown weapons with the thrown weapon fighting.
Okay.
So that's 2 in addition to the 2 from my strength, and then whatever I roll.
I believe so. Let me get that pulled up here. So that was darts. Yes. That's 2 in addition
Then it
to
would
that.
be a 5 because I rolled a 1.
Okay. Cool. I'm figuring out the next step here. Okay. All right. So these thugs that were fighting Yagra are a little bit nervous about the police, as are the crowd of spectators that is circling around here. And to make matters worse, let's see. How do I do this? Like I said, learning curve for everybody here. Shouts of alarm suddenly ring out as a hulking creature climbs up out of the shaft in the middle of the tap room. A monster with warty green skin, a tangled nest of wiry black hair, a long carrot-shaped nose, and bloodshot eyes.
Of course.
Oh, hell no.
Bruno shouts, "We've been shafted!"
As it bares its yellow teeth and howls, you can see that a half-dozen bat-like creatures are attached to its body, with 3 more circling above it like flies. Everyone in the tavern reacts in fear except for the barkeep. Durnan just yells, "Troll!" and grabs a sword off the wall behind him. So, actually, this is not entirely accurate. Well,
You said
what was that?
the barkeep didn't react. You said.
No, instead of reacting in fear, he just yelled, "Troll!"
Well,
Same.
if you think about it,
He says same shit, different diaper.
basically he's one of the prior adventurers that's basically level 50 from dungeoning down in the dungeon and then built a bar over top of it to capitalize on it, basically.
Which I don't know if your character has that knowledge necessarily, unless you've like
My
talked to the right
character
people.
would.
What was that?
That was the NPC I chose as a friend.
Yes, that's the NPC that you chose as a friend. So I know
Who did I
Jackson
choose as
would
a
know
friend?
that, and it would make sense that Tankerella would also know that because she's been around for 50 years. And Durnan hasn't aged in those 50 years. Which is weird for a human. So.
And that was one of the people that popped up as attacking?
No, he's the barkeeper who just yelled "Troll!" and grabbed the sword.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm going to clear that circle because the crowd is dispersed at this point. They all ran away as the troll was climbing out here. So the troll climbs out of the well. That's his action at this point, which brings us back to Tink.
So since we're in battle, we do have the limit, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Ah, shit. I got only 25 feet. I'm so small.
You went from a faster character to a tiny character with short legs.
And I was like, that's gonna be great because it's gonna be different. I'm gonna head. Let me measure that out again. What the fuck? No, I'm trying to scroll. I'm trying to measure. Okay. So I can move 25 feet. So I'm gonna move to there. Is that putting me where that person's gonna have an attack though on me?
No, you still have enough room as you get there that you don't get an attack of opportunity.
Because there's one on the space that I moved to, I think.
Oh, I didn't realize you were on top of that one.
So
yeah, so you wouldn't be able to be sharing a space with it. You could be right next to it though.
Next to it doesn't give an attack of opportunity though?
Correct.
Okay. I'm
it's
gonna
not
go
unless
there.
you're trying to run past it.
I'm gonna be making. Well, I guess my point is I am running past it. Eventually, I'm gonna be making my way to that barkeep to ask him some questions.
Okay.
So if that's the case, if I don't want to invoke an attack of opportunity, do I need to go a little wider?
Probably, yeah. Because if you're passing in the space directly next to him, then it could attack you as you're running by.
Okay, I'll go there instead then.
Okay.
That is my turn.
So if all you're doing on your turn is trying to run, you can move twice your movement speed and dash as your action.
Wait, yeah, that was the other thing I was gonna ask. Is there anybody who needs healing though?
I mean,
We
Yagra's
have a
been hit.
half orc.
I have a boo boo.
Hey! Sorry. Oh my god. Sorry. Hey! So there is somebody with a boo-boo, is what you're saying?
Oh yeah, Steven, how much damage did you take? I forgot that I can actually show health bars on here, and I didn't do that.
Oh, 7.
Okay.
7 out of what?
It was actually good.
Yeah, I already changed it.
On the map?
Yeah.
Weird.
I mean, I'm having a hard time seeing whoever's whatever, even at this point, so I can barely see my own person.
Or are you just way zoomed out right now, or are you playing on your phone?
You know, on my computer, but I can't. Guess what I'm saying? It's I can see some people, but there's a bunch of other people too. So I'm still getting used to who's who. Is what I mean by that. You said you are injured?
The one between a rock and a hard place right now. He's between all of the red figures.
I am scared.
Yeah, so he's right next to the brawl that's happening there.
So I still haven't heard any health. How are you guys on health? Is what I'm asking.
I'm fine. I haven't even been hit.
I think the only person that's been hit has been Steven. And he's a little bit over halfway down. He's not collapsing, but he also could
He
look
don't feel
better.
good.
Yeah.
Bruno is in a bad place.
Okay, so I didn't realize I could do twice my movement then, so am I able to change what I'm doing?
Yeah, so this is where you were at before, if you wanted to start that over.
Yeah. So is the person that is next to all of the enemies, that's Steven?
Yeah, so he's the one that is to the left of that little cluster.
Okay. So I'd have to go 15 feet to him in
So that
order
one's...
to...
Yeah, there you go.
Because cure wounds, I have to touch them, correct?
I believe so. I think that's a touch spell.
How many...
Yes.
I'm confused to see how many spell... Oh, JK, just saw it. So I have 2 spell slots. Steven, do you think it is worth one of my 2 spell slots to heal you right now?
I mean, I would say so. I have an 18 armor class, so the fact that anybody even hit me is kind of a little bit out there.
One thing to keep in
Okay.
mind for you, Steven, as well, is your lay on hands can give you or somebody else up to 5 HP.
Lay on hands, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those
So
for
it's
every long rest.
5 hit points, and you can either split that
Oh,
between people or you can use it all at once. And that
gotcha,
increases with each level.
gotcha.
So just so you know, you have options.
So do you still think I need to heal you, or do you think I should continue on to the barkeep and ask him some questions? I guess that's what I'm asking.
Go try and drag the barkeep into this.
Okay, so
We need help.
instead... What?
I said we need help.
Do you need heals, bro?
No, go grab the barkeep.
Okay. So instead of being able to use the 25, I can move 30. Oh, shit. So I'm able to move there then. Or down one. There we go. That is where I'm able to move then. And I'm gonna just do that.
Sounds good. Brunor.
Let's see. So I can hit somebody and move 30.
Mhm.
But if I turn my back on these guys, then they can attack of opportunity me, right?
Sorry, what was that?
I said if I turn my back on these thugs, they can attack of opportunity me.
Just the one that's right next to you.
Gotcha. Oh, this is bad. Okay. I kind of want to take and is it possible for me to try and like shove these guys over and domino effect all 3 of these guys right in front of me?
No, because each of these squares is 5 feet, so you wouldn't.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so realistically, you wouldn't be able to shove them that hard, but you could probably knock one of them over.
And is it in my repertoire yet, so to speak, to pick somebody up and throw them?
I mean, you could make a strength check.
All right. I want to take the guy that's in front of me and pick him up and throw him at the troll.
All right.
And while I'm doing so, I kind of want to yell at the troll like, "Help me!" and throw the guy at the troll, like telling the troll to help me with these thugs. 17 plus 3, so 20.
All right. So he rolled terribly for trying to resist you, so you successfully pick him up. but I'm gonna ask for another strength roll for you to actually throw the guy.
Oh, 18 plus 3 is 21. Troll, help me. I throw him directly at the troll as far as I can. What is that? That is not even that far for being a big old orc.
All right, so how would I
And
count damage for that?
I can't imagine it'd be
Using the,
much. Huh?
I guess the person is the thrown weapon,
yeah. So I'm just
but what is the value of the person?
So wouldn't both people take damage if I hit the troll with him? Can I throw him that far?
yeah. So hang on. So first check for grappling, which we did. Second is throwing, which your strength would allow you to do so. You'd be able to throw him 10 feet, and the troll is about 10 feet away from you.
Beautiful.
Damage.
This is
All right, so go
like
ahead
top
and
tier.
roll a d6 twice for me. One for the troll and one for the human.
Roll D6. Oh, these ones. One for the troll. Oh, it's only 2. And for the human, it's a 1. Oh my gosh, I couldn't have rolled worse. And in doing so, me ask, can the troll understand just typical English?
I am not sure, but also I don't think that Brunor would know that. So.
Well, I guess the only reason I was asking is when I yelled, "Help me!"
Let me
Help
see.
me!
Monster manual.
Or if that would take an action, then I guess it wouldn't really
Questions I did
count.
not expect to run into. Another day as
That one, I
DM.
think it's supposed to be based on the intelligence of the troll, like what its intel score is. There was a number that's like they don't know common.
Trolls speak giant, not common. So
Giant.
he doesn't know what you said.
And do I speak? I don't speak giant.
No. Okay. I'm going to leave that open because that'll help me out a lot. All right. Well, that was a weird ass turn.
Oh, and in doing so, I've gotten him off of my tail and I can run. Was
okay.
kind of the idea. Yeah, that was the idea behind that, so I could run without taking damage because I'm pretty low. And I can run how far? 30. So I'm only gonna run.
While you're running, I'm just giving him like a thumbs up and like a hand saying like over here.
Right there. I'm gonna run right there. Okay, there. That was the idea behind that, was getting him basically right next to the troll, so he's first target, and getting him off attack topper. That one.
Okay. Well, now it's this guy's turn, who you just threw at the troll.
And he can't leave without attack of opportunity.
Yeah, so he has to use his turn to stand up. And then he's going to try to 10, 20. He just wants to get the heck out of here. But he's going to go over this way, away from the madman who just threw him at a troll. But
And
as
he takes
he's
attack of
doing that,
opportunity.
yes, that is what I'm getting to.
From 2 people.
Troll is going to try to claw, and he will hit for... This guy's just going to die.
Yes.
Let's see. Okay, he is unconscious. He just wanted to get the heck out of there, man. Now he is down on the ground. So Durnan grabbed his sword off of the back of the bar here, and he's gonna jump over the bar. 10, 20, 30, 40. So he's running towards you guys, and he's gonna shout, gather up the lamps. We need lamp oil and fire to get rid of this troll.
That's the guy that was being attacked.
What was that?
That's the guy that was being attacked?
No, this is Durnan, the barkeep. So
the guy that was
Barkeep's charging in, and he's letting you know, like, we need fire to get rid of this thing. So grab lamp oil, grab anything flammable. That's gonna be our best bet.
So, oh wait, sorry. Whose turn is it?
So it was first one of the thugs who is
Oh,
now
yep,
dead.
okay.
Now Durnan, the barkeep, and now most of these bloodsucker leech things are stuck to the troll, but a couple of them are loose, and so one of them is gonna go here. Where is there? Load. They can move. Oh wow, they're fast. So he's gonna fly over to this bandit because that's the closest guy there. And he is going to attempt to latch on, which he does. So he is now latched on to this thug here, and he is going to deal. How much damage was it? Only 4 damage, but that's not bad there. Alright, so this flying leech, basically, is now stuck onto him, sucking his blood. Sorry, I got a bunch of NPCs in a row here. The main guy that originally started this fight, like, this is not what I was here for. I was just trying to beat up this orc. I do not want to deal with this troll and these other random adventurers that are meddling for no reason. So he's going to try to run away, but that's going to draw attacks of opportunity. No, wait. You're not just next to him. Sunny is on him. So first he's going to try to shake you off. Can you make a strength check for me?
I'm just gonna say that Sunny's gonna let go because she sees flying snacks.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Right. So he kind of shakes you off of him, and then he's going to try to run off. You can do an attack of opportunity if you would like.
She's totally enamored. Her tail's twitching. She's looking and she's drooling. Eyes are big as saucers looking at the flying snacks. She said, "No one told me they offered flying snacks here."
What the fuck are the flying snacks? If you'd inform me.
The bats.
They're called sturges. They're basically flying leeches. They're giant bloodsuckers. Yagra's attack fails, so this guy's gonna get. Alright, so he's trying to run away. In the meantime, it's this guy's turn. He's gonna. Another one of the leeches is gonna go after that guy. Natural one, so he does not latch on. He's just there. And that brings us to Sunny.
Yeah. She's just looking and she's drooling and she's gonna use the table as a launching pad to take out this guy right here.
All right.
That's gonna be an acrobatics check. Oh, yikes! That's a 9. Oh wait, sorry. 9 plus 6, 13 for 15.
He's...
I thought I brought it up here.
Sorry, Hallie, you cut out. What happened?
What did you say the total was?
I forgot to add my modifier, so it's gonna be 14.
That hits.
15.
That's exactly
15.
what you needed.
Well, I thought it was 15, but
Sweet.
Okay.
No, I added incorrectly. She's gonna grab it and rip its head off if she can.
Okay.
And probably eat it.
All right. So your acrobatics check got you there, but go ahead and roll for attack.
Yeah. Where's my modifier? That's a 15.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Let's see. Okay. So when you do that, this thing basically just explodes, and foul-smelling troll blood just splatters as as you kill this little guy.
Ew, but this is fun.
it's like the kitten hunting stink bugs.
Right.
I think that's all I can do for my turn.
Okay.
Well, you could move to where you're not in direct path of anybody.
I don't think. Am I in direct path of anybody?
No. I mean, there's one more of these guys flying around that's not attached to the back of a troll. But
she's probably just gonna sit there and watch it.
okay.
That's it.
Okay. So that brings us back to Yagra, who, at this point, she doesn't really care about those thugs anymore. The troll is a bigger concern, so she's going to go ahead and try to attack the troll. I'll move her in a second. One attack misses, the other attack will hit, I believe. Yes, okay. And she does 8 damage. Yeah. Mental math, okay. And that brings us to... Oh, there's still one more of these guys who is going to now fly at Sunny and try to latch on there. Gets a 12.
Nope.
Nope. Alright, so he's just there. The rest of these guys just want to run away at this point. They don't want to deal with this crap. So, let's see. They're just trying to run away.
Did they invoke any attack of opportunity on their way through?
No, the only ones that they passed by were dead enemies.
Gotcha. So they just went
What
straight.
What was that?
I'm yelling cowards at them as they leave them.
Okay.
Cowards!
Sounds good. And it's Jackson's turn.
Where are said lamps right now?
On the tables.
On just those two, or would there also be one near where I'm standing?
The other tables are going to be farther away from you, so those would be the closest.
The one that I'm currently, because I'm standing on one right now, is there one at my feet, or do I need to move to another? Okay, I see it now.
No, you can kind of see the like glowing spots.
In a little bit.
Those are the lanterns there.
And let's see here.
A little bit, okay?
I can move 30 feet. So is that enough? That looks like it's enough to get to that table.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over there and grab the lamp. And can I then throw that in the same turn? I'll tell you what I'm thinking ahead to. If I can throw one and then try and like throw a dart at it midair, like throw it up first over the enemies and then dart it from a distance.
Let me see.
I don't really know if that would cause an explosion or if I would just be hitting a lamp with a dart.
Well, these lamps are already on fire, right? So it'd be like a Molotov cocktail.
It'd be like breaking the glass and kind of, yeah.
So I don't think you could do that.
That's the idea. Okay.
Because that would...
As it would be like throwing two things.
That would count like basically 2 attacks, which I don't think you can do at this point.
Okay, can I just grab it with one hand and then make a throwing attack with the other as the rest of my turn? So I'm not throwing the lamp, but I've got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll aim the dart at just straight the troll.
Okay.
Aim for the eyes.
Sounds good.
Okay, that was a 5 plus 4, so that's only a 9.
It misses.
Okay. Sails over his head.
I'll be back, guys.
Okay, you're good. That brings us back to the troll's turn. And you kind of notice that some of his wounds are healing up a little bit. Like some of the gashes on him are closing up. He is going to... I hate to do this, but Yagra's right there. What was her AC? Okay. All 3 attacks are going to hit.
And I'm guessing she's hurting pretty bad, or even prior to that?
Yeah.
She was kind of doing all right, but that's about to change. Let's see. That's 7 damage plus 10 damage. 17, 27, 31. So she would have gone down, but she's a half orc, so she has that single hit point remaining.
What?
That brings us to Tink.
Okay, I'm back.
You said so the orc makes them not take as much damage?
So half orcs, the first time that they would fall unconscious, instead they go to 1 hit point.
Oh, okay.
So that's like a one-time deal that she's okay for right now, but that would very likely change in the near future.
And the barkeep is still the one that's behind the bar, correct?
No, he is running towards the fight. On the other side of
Where
the.
is he?
He's on the other side of the portal from you.
He's on the south side of the well or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll have that conversation. Yeah. Okay.
Does the person know who the person that's behind the barkeep right now?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Does my person know who's behind the bar right now?
She's just a barmaid. Basically a waitress.
Okay. What about that person that's like nearest me? Not the blue person, but the one that's circle in red, or both, I guess.
So there's a couple of NPCs around you. The ones that were actually part of the fight are the ones to the right of you.
But do I know anything about the people that are near me that might be where I question them about information of what's going on? I guess is what I'm going for.
So the one that's above you is the NPC that your character was more familiar with. She is also a cleric. And the one that's like at that little entrance to the yawning portal is an adventurer.
So me knowing the cleric friend, I would think that they might know maybe a little bit about what's going on.
Possibly.
So can I use my action to run up and ask them what the hell's going on?
Yeah, like briefly, but yeah.
Okay. Do I have length and left to do it? Because that's this person up here.
Yeah, so that's like where you were sitting at the start of this whole kerfuffle.
So I definitely have enough to run up. So I would like to run up to them,
Okay.
grab them by the shoulders, and scream at their face, "What the fuck is going on?"
Well, this is why I advise that inexperienced adventurers don't go into the yawning portal, because there are monsters down there. Unfortunately, sometimes those monsters come out.
What can we do?
Honestly, Durham will probably handle it, but you could probably help. I think he said he needs fire to help get rid of
Durham
everything.
being the barkeep?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you. And with that, I will scream just at the top of my lungs, "Help Durham with fire!"
All right.
And I guess that resolves my turn.
Brunor.
All right, so clearly I'm right next to the barkeep here.
Yes.
And I heard him yell about grabbing fire.
Mm-hmm.
I see him grabbing fire here already. I kind of want to run over here and grab this lamp. They're already lit, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't need to like run to the fireplace and grab something. So I'm gonna run over here. I have 30 movement, but oh, do I have any perception? Let's see. Passive perception is 10. So realistically, I probably wouldn't have noticed the guy healing, but I just wanted to listen to the barkeep because, well, he seemed like he knows what he's doing.
Okay.
I'm gonna run over there and grab that. At least me with 15 move speed if I'm using movement as my second action.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna run over this direction towards this guy. So I've grabbed this lamp and ran over towards Jaeger.
Okay.
Jägermeister. And I'm just like readying my arm for like the throw on the lamp. And then I think that's all I've got, right? Unless I have a what's it called? Bonus action I can use.
Not in this case, I don't think. Unless
The only thing would be 2-weapon fighting. Huh?
well, that
Sorry,
would just
what is the rule on the bonus action? I didn't see any on mine, so I don't know if that's a homebrew, if that's like an additional thing, or...
Yeah, so a bonus action is something that you can do on top of your regular action. Some classes have special things that you can do for that. I think at this point, the only one that you guys have is 2-weapon fighting, which basically just means that, like, for example, if you had a dagger in each hand, that you would be able to attack with both.
Right. Okay.
Um,
I think that's later down the road for me. Like level 3 or something.
yeah. And
Brutal
Yeah,
help with fire too.
and your lay on hands, Steven, is a action. So that one,
Not a bonus action.
yeah.
Okay.
I was just double checking that. Okay. That guy is down.
Ouch.
So Durnan is going to continue running in here. He's trying to get in there to help. That thing is down. This guy is going to continue to try to run away. And he does run right past Tank, Heather, if you wanted to do an attack of opportunity as he runs by.
Which one is it?
That's the guy that started the whole bar fight.
Oh, yeah. I will definitely do an attack on opportunity on him then.
I'm not done with you.
He's just trying to get away at this point, but also he started this whole mess. So
on my attack on opportunity, I'm able to do any of my attack options, right?
yes, it has to be a melee attack, but
So I can do inflict wounds.
let
I
me make
believe.
sure. I believe so, but let me make sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So far, roll in my box. 18 plus 3, 21. Damn.
Actually, let me triple check. Yeah, it just says melee attack, not specifically a melee weapon attack. So you said 21?
Yeah, to hit.
Oh, to hit. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that'll hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. I was like, damn, you can make that big of a hit at this time. Okay.
Like more than a wound to me.
15 damage total.
Not bad. He's still standing, but he's pretty hurt. So then this guy is going to try to blood suck the cat again. What does he get for attack? So he got a 18 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. And that'll be 4 damage, and he is stuck to you.
Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
And it's Sunny's turn.
She's panicking, obviously.
Like, I'm supposed to eat you. What are you doing?
Yeah, not the other way around. This is not how this is supposed to go. Can she reach back? What does it say? Where the thing is? It's just stuck on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna randomize to see where it is.
Ew, gross.
He
That
is
is
stuck.
not what I expected.
He is stuck to your arm.
Oh, that's easy. I'm just gonna grab the little bugger and pluck him off.
Okay.
What check do I need to do for that?
Let's see.
Probably a strength check?
Yeah, I'm gonna say a strength check. I was looking to
Okay.
see if it like specifically said what the DC was, but yeah, go ahead and make a strength check.
Okay, strength is +0. 9?
Yeah, you can pluck him off.
Okay, and I'm just gonna squish him like the bug that he is. Can we do
So
just an attack?
that would need to be an attack.
Okay.
Probably just an arm strike.
Yep. 14.
That's exactly what you needed.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's right. These little suckers are... Okay, literally, suckers.
And actually, he's dead because your +4 is larger than his HP. So.
Okay, there you go. Okay, and then... Now that that's taken care of, she's gonna realize, oh, I think I'm supposed to be getting fire. I don't think I'm supposed to be playing with fire. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
No.
I'm gonna assume that there are, probably lanterns on the tables.
So the bigger tables, the booths on the side, all have lanterns. The tables in the middle just have candles.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab a lantern, and I think that's all I can do for this turn. I can throw it next turn.
Okay. That brings us.
Hey,
Sorry to
you can play with
interrupt.
that,
Howie,
but
I'm
don't
still
give it to sister,
seeing
please.
Sorry,
I'm
what
still
was that?
seeing the photo of I'm still seeing the drawing of the sturge. Is there any way I can minimize that on this end? Basically, just covering the board is all.
There should be a X on that window that you can close out of it.
Okay.
And if there is not, then you might need to refresh because I don't have a way to close it out on my side.
I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. Yeah, because I have.
Yeah, just two.
Were other people able to close out of it, or is it just there forever, just for future reference?
I was able to close out of it.
Okay.
The little bug thing.
On the instant I was able to close out of it, is what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And I think it has closed out.
Okay. So it is Yagra's turn. She is going to disengage to avoid drawing an attack of opportunity, and she is going to make her turn backing up because as much as she likes to act like a tough guy, she is about to die here.
So which one is Yagra?
The half orc, the friendly brawler.
Yep.
And then we have one of these little bloodsuckers still flying around that has not stuck to the troll. And it is going to fly up to Tink. And it gets a 19 to hit.
Dang.
Damn. Okay, that definitely hits.
And you take 6 damage.
God damn. Okay.
And the little sucker is stuck to you.
What the fuck? Okay.
Then waiting for this to load. Okay. Humans are continuing to run away. The thugs from the very beginning. They are out of attack of opportunity range, and they're able to just book it for the door. So they are gone. They lost one of their friends, but 3 of them got away. Their leader is still stuck. And that brings us back to Jackson.
Oh, wait, it's my turn again?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see here. So I've got this lantern in hand. Since I'm only allowed 1 attack a turn, as far as I can tell, I'm gonna just use that as the improvised thrown weapon.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna get in on this. I'm gonna. Is diagonal? Does that still count as 5?
Yeah.
Okay, then in that case, I'm moving right up on this troll. And instead of throwing that lantern, I'll just throw it from there, just try and
Just
crack
smack him
it
with it,
over the troll's
basically.
head. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure what to roll with that because I know it's an improvised.
So go ahead and for rolling to hit, go ahead and give me a d20 plus 4.
Yep. I got an 11 plus 4, so 15.
All right. And then for damage, we'll do a d10.
Okay, let me find my d10. Okay. 2, and since that's the thrown weapon, again, does my strength go on top of that?
Yes. So you're going to get.
Okay, so I got 2 plus 2 for strength plus 2 for thrown weapon damage.
All right, so 6 total.
6 total.
Okay.
Yeah.
And cool.
And as I'm doing this, I'm yelling to my buddy, what's his name, Dernan?
Yeah.
Dernan, I'm holding him up.
All right.
Back me up, Dylan.
So that brings us back up to the troll's turn. I was just looking at what your guys' passive perceptions are, and the only person who would really notice this is Sunny. But now that he's been hit with fire, he's not regenerating anymore. He did
Okay.
not.
Oh, that's right. These stupid trolls.
Troll in the tavern. He's gonna hit the orc that's just there that smacked him with fire.
Brother!
And the lowest of his 3 attacks was 18, so I think these all hit.
I'm wearing leather armor. I got a 13 armor class.
All right. So first he's gonna bite you for 10 points of damage.
Okay. That's all but 1 right now.
Then he claws you twice, which would be 13 damage. So that means that you're just still at 1 hit point.
I hit the same half elk or half elf or half orc 1 HP thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you are at 1 hit point. You would have been unconscious, but
And I'm yelling, brother!
all right.
And sister for my fellow half orc who's also down.
So that brings us to Brunor.
Is it possible for me to run up and drag him out of the fight, or would that invoke attack of opportunity?
I think you could do that if I'm moving your token for a second just to show you. If you're dragging from here.
Yeah. So I would take him and drag him.
Like, just drag him back a little bit.
Back towards Big Boy. And that's an action, right? Or is that...
So you would... I would let you do that as your movement. Because there wouldn't be resistance. It's not like you're grappling somebody.
Right. I just pick him up and run with him.
Basically, yeah. So
boom.
You'd be able to help pull him back there.
Boom. So that's 15 feet. I would be able to pull him back because 15 and 15. And then am I allowed to throw as well? Throw my lantern?
Yeah. I'll let you do that.
Okay. So just imagine I'm running up, and as I'm like... So I guess the way this would play out in my mind, as I'm running up, I'm yelling, "Brother!" and I throw my lantern at the troll, mid sprint, and I'm trying to throw it at his head as somewhat of a distraction, so that even though we've already established no attack of opportunity, but in my dumb half orc brain, like all I can think of is distraction, and that's my distraction as well. So
okay.
I run here. On the way, I throw my lantern, grab him, and run. Right there.
Okay. So there, you were saying? Which means that he would be, like, here?
It would have been... I would have grabbed him up, and I would have been here.
Okay. So, like that? Is that what you're thinking?
I think I've got one more space of movement. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. And then to see if my lantern hit, or is it...
Yeah, so go ahead and...
Nat 20.
Alright, so yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll 2d10 for me.
2d10? 2d's nuts! 5 and a 10.
Alright,
No
so 15
way.
plus 3. So you got 18 damage there.
Holy cow.
As he's like dragging me, I like give him this like weak thumbs up. I'm like, you bro.
I guess, yeah, I assume that there wasn't resistance because you were hurt, but like if you wanted to, you could resist. I should.
I'm not trying to. No, I'm very grateful that someone is attempting to pick me up. So I'm just like, I got an arm, around his shoulder to not give resistance.
Okay. What the heck? Okay.
Yes. Hey there, Chris.
Alright, so now it's Jernan's turn. And he is close enough now that he can get up there.
Yeah, he is.
And he gets 4 attacks on his turn.
Holy Hannah!
It's almost like this guy is busted. It's almost like he's a 200-year-old adventurer.
Oh my gosh.
My boy.
Alright, so one of the 4 attacks misses. The other 3 will hit. I'm just gonna roll damage all at once here. And one more d6. Okay. 24 plus 6 more is 30. 32 damage, and the troll is down. At this point, after the troll falls, Durnan just kind of like shoves him back down into the portal with all of the bloodsuckers that were stuck to him. Someone would be able to help get this last one off of Tink. Let's see here. And that last thug manages to run away.
The troll got shafted.
So, like, you guys are all pretty hurt, including Yagra. But Durnan turns to you after he shoves the troll back in, and just matter-of-factly, you fought well, and starts to stroll back towards the bar.
That's the barkeep?
Yeah.
I didn't get to play with any fire.
Okay.
I'd like to go over and very aggressively confront him and be like, what the fuck was that?
It was a troll. I don't really know what more you're looking for.
So in all my 50 years of living here, you decided to never tell me you had a troll problem?
I mean, I built my bar on top of the opening to Undermountain. Things happen.
Why would you do that?
Money.
So
He's basically just like, I don't really know what you want from me. Can I please get back to work?
So you built your tavern here on top of a troll sanctuary just for money?
Adventurers pay a gold to go down into Undermountain, whether they return or not. I make my coin.
All right. Thank you.
Obviously, Jackson speaks up at this point and is like, enough that we can get some free drinks.
Yeah, I guess you've earned that. So there's one table here with enough room for all of you guys that he will bring a round of drinks over to. Where is...
I'll move me.
There we go.
Whee!
Sorry.
Alright.
Little close, aren't you?
And just... I am watching the time. That fight went a little bit longer than I was expecting, but we are about to wrap up here in a couple minutes, just to give you guys a little peace of mind there.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there any common, like, post-fight kind of stuff to take care of?
A short rest, maybe,
So
while we sit and drink.
before we get to any of that, oh, also, like, before you guys made your way back to the table, then Yagra just made a point to say, well, thanks for your help, but really, I had it handled. Like, clearly she didn't, but she thinks that she had it handled.
And as I'm walking away, I say, "There's no shame in needing help, brother."
Oh, jeez. So as you guys are starting to, like, sit down, rest, enjoy your beverages, this, kind of chubby guy with a curly mustache approaches you. You'd be adventurers, am I right? I could use your help. Do you mind if I join you?
I guess.
I wouldn't say we were a group yet, but you can join us for a chat at least.
You can join if you stop licking my arm.
He just looks over at Brunor, a little bit confused, but The figure who approached you strokes his mustache, adjusts his floppy hat, and tightens his scarf. Follow Arm, chronicler, wizard, and celebrity at your service. I trust you've noted the violence in our fair city these past 10 days. I haven't seen so much blood since my last visit to Baldur's Gate. But now I fear I have misplaced a friend amid this odious malevolence.
A friend?
Yeah, my friend. His name is Floon Blagmar. He's got more beauty than brains, and I worry that he may have taken a bad way home a couple nights ago. I think he may have been kidnapped, or worse.
Who do you think would do such a bad thing to him?
What was that?
Who do you think would do such a bad thing to him?
I honestly don't know. We weren't exactly in the best part of town when we went out for drinks. I usually try not to go to the dock ward, but Floon insisted.
So bad men took pretty boy.
I'm afraid that may be the case.
Do you think he was intoxicated enough that he couldn't defend for himself?
Even if he wasn't intoxicated, I don't think he has the skill or strength to defend himself. See, he's... How do I describe? I guess you would say he's more of an escort. He doesn't exactly have the street skills to help fight people off. He has more skills in the bedroom than anywhere else.
So he knows how to make the bed and sweep the floor?
Sure.
Ignore him, please.
But anyways, if you would be willing to help find Floon, I can give you 10 dragons apiece now, which is 10 gold. I can give you 10 dragons apiece now, and I can give you 10 times that when you return with Floon.
10 times each?
Yes. So you would each get 10 gold now. And then I'll give you 10 times that when you return. Can I please have your help?
Maybe he flew away.
Yeah, okay.
So you're offering us 100 gold each if we bring him back.
In addition to 10 gold now. For each of you, yes.
I see.
I don't think Brunor quite understands how much that is, but
I mean, you're
kind
like...
of...
Yeah, Jackson probably used his fingers to like figure that out.
You say what?
Oh, I was saying...
Jackson's like using his fingers to figure that out, and he's like, ooh, that's a lot of fights that I would have to earn that.
Sunny notices that Volo seems a little bit uneasy when he's making the promise of 10 times the amount when you return. But he seems sincere for the most part.
So basically, he may not have that much right now.
Can Tink make a history check to know if she knows that this guy is, like, reliable?
Honestly, everybody but Brunor has probably heard this guy's name at the very least. Between intelligence and just background. Volo is a writer. He writes for people who would rather stay in the safety of the city and not go out adventuring, but he's famous for writing the book Volo's Guide to Monsters. and he has a couple of other books talking about different lands and the different monsters that you can find there.
So we would know he doesn't have the money that he's talking about having.
Well, he's a famous author, so he might, but you're not sure.
And what is his name again?
Volo. Volo.
So, Vala, how do we know that you actually have the money to pay us, that you're promising to pay us if we do this thing to help find your friend?
Well, truth be told, I am waiting for my royalty payments from Volo's Guide to Monsters. But in addition to the royalty payments that I'm expecting, I'm also working on a new book, Volo's Guide to Spirits and Specters. So I have a lot of money coming in. It just isn't currently lining my pockets.
So what you're saying is you don't actually have the money to pay us for the bounty to find your friend that you're offering.
You just have the potential to pay us.
I have the 10 for you right now, and I can get the rest by the time you return. But
Do you mean
just as
But you
realistically?
don't have any guarantee of getting the 10 for us. You're just saying that you have basically stock.
And realistically, I don't imagine any one of us has more than like a gold or two. So 10 gold right now is still a pretty hefty offer.
How about you make it 20 each? Now. Just in case we were still waiting for your royalties to come in.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Oh, my persuasion is garbage. Oh, okay. No, that's garbage. 13.
How about a bit of a compromise? I guess, do you all have a place to stay right now, or are you traveling?
I have a place to stay under a bridge.
Okay, so
Compromise. You
don't
really
need an
should
inn.
pay us.
Well, you see, I just don't have the money on me at the moment. I can give you each 12 gold, but that's honestly all I have on my person. I have to get the rest for you, but by the time you find him and get back, I will be able to have that for you.
Can I do a persuasion check to try to convince at 20 gold still?
Go ahead and try.
Do 15 too. Haggle.
I rolled a 15 as well.
Do you have any modifiers?
That was with the modifier.
You said 15 was what you got?
Yeah.
Alright. 15 apiece. That's honestly, like, I don't have anything else beyond that, and I have to still, like, get myself back home, and I have my own expenses as well. But it's really important to me that we find my friend, so I can give you 15 apiece right now, and I promise you, I will have the rest for you.
Okay, I'm in.
Alright, can you give us the most information you can think of that might be relevant to finding your friend? Anything you can think of.
DM saying this, not Volo. I will give you a little bit of an overview now, but I'll give you more next time because this is where we're going to be wrapping up. And just so there's not a bunch of information lost, I'm going to give you a majority of it later. But the other night we were drinking at the Skewered Dragon in the Sea Ward. I'm a bit uncomfortable in the Sea Ward. Those of you who have been here a while may know it's not the safest part of Waterdeep. So I chose to make my way home, and Valo insisted on staying. Or not Sea Ward, sorry. Sea Ward is a good part of town. Dock Ward. Skewered Dragon and the Dock Ward. So I recommend that you start there. Ask around the Dock Ward a bit. You're looking for... He's a very handsome human man. Early 30s, wavy red blonde hair. Now, I don't know if it would still look nice after the amount of time that has passed, but he was dressed very pretty when I last saw him. But that's really all I really have for you. Last I saw, he was at the Skewered Dragon. I don't know if he went anywhere else after that or what happened, but I haven't heard from him since.
You don't know of any enemies that he might have?
I mean, maybe a scorned lover or two, but no one who would do something like this.
Would you be willing to provide us the information of the scorned lover or two?
I honestly don't have that information. It's somebody new every night.
You don't even know a name.
No. I don't know if he even knows all their names.
Okay, that's fair.
So we're looking for a sleaze bag.
He is really a really nice man. He just
Okay.
has an appetite.
He just so sounds like it.
Sounds like every bard I've ever known.
Right? Also, his name is Floon, so that, like, tells you all you need to know. He's a ridiculous man.
Well, Sunny's in, so she's already said okay.
I will help.
I guess
I'm gonna talk with Durian or whatever to be sure, but yeah, I'm just generally in.
Okay.
Tyrone.
So that is where we will wrap up for tonight. Next time we'll go ahead and pick up here and do whatever you need to do to prepare for your search. For example, Jackson is currently at 1 hit point.
Okay. Yeah, I'm at 4. I'm at half health, so
Yeah.
Sickening. That hurt. That hurt real bad.
Jackson's plan was to rest at this inn.
All right.
If there's rooms.
After your help getting rid of the troll and helping to break up that fight, Durham will let you stay for free for tonight.
Yeah, boy. My boy Durnan.
It's my boy Durnan.
is there a room that gets natural sunlight that I could sleep in?
A room that gets sunlight? I mean, yeah, I could put you on that side of the building. We can do that so that you wake up with the sunrise.
Okay.
You told me for how long and you think I don't want to wake up with the sunrise?
Oh, darn it.
I mean, you have a house. You haven't really stayed here in recent years. How am I supposed to know your sleeping preferences?
This is very fair, my young sir, but does not mean my guests don't appreciate the same luxuries as me.
Whatever. And he just like rolls his eyes and walks away. Walks back to the storeroom.
If there is anything wrong with any of this room, you just let me know, and I'll be sure to let those young ladies and men know that they're fucking up. I say that to the whole group.
She's touchy.
Hey, Tushy,
Like
I've just been around, lady.
Oh jeez.
All right, that was fun. GG.
Yeah.
We kicked some serious butt, and I saved some serious lives.
Yeah.
And a person was thrown with an improvised weapon.
Yep.
Yep, hooray.
So each of you gets 15 gold. If you want, I can add that to your inventory, or you can add it, whichever you prefer.
I'll add it. Did you have us starting out with 0 gold before?
I
I had a silver piece.
think if you had gold, you didn't have a lot.
Okay, I just had 10. I think I had 10.
Okay.
What?
It depends on like what your living conditions and stuff were.
When Mama kicked me out, she gave me a silver and said, "Don't come back."
So my character, because I like did the point buy stuff for inventory, do I still get?
Hi, BB.
I think I added the gold to your character sheet because you did do it that way. Yeah, so you got that there.
Okay, so it's 10 more.
15.
15. Okay. Trying to see if I can figure out how to add that.
Okay. Hi, Pumpkin. All right. Sorry, what did I miss?
Just adding gold to
Okay.
inventories.
All right.
And I am adding a note in Discord with Folothamp, Floon Blagmar, last seen at the Skewered Dragon in the Dock Ward.
Ding. Hi, Bug. I need a bug. Nope, you can't have that.
Yeah, Hallie, I'm not
You can't have
sure where I can add it right now.
Okay.
I appreciate if you can add it for me.
Yeah, I've got it up right now, so I can do that.
Thank you.
Done.
Just found it on my end, so it's been added.
Awesome.
Hmm.
And did you get yours, Leona?
I did.
Okay. Cool. So does it work for you guys to meet in 2 weeks? Basically every other Sunday?
Heck yeah.
Yes. I will have. Let's see. So that's the 6th, and the 20th, and the 4th.
Tentatively,
Um,
yeah.
So the 4th, I will be in a show.
Okay.
So I won't be able to do that.